This is a review of the on-demand service by MOSSA. Should you sign up? How does it compare to other on-demand services on the market? Is it worth the investment? This is an in-depth review of the MOSSA on-demand streaming membership and a walkthrough guide of how to use the features inside the library. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know before you sign up. And if you stick around, I'll show you a behind-the-scenes look at the app by giving you a tour of my membership. I'm Mickey from One Strong Southern Girl. I'm so glad you're here today because MOSSA On Demand is one of the best and most robust workout libraries on the market today. And if you haven't heard of this one, you're in for a treat. So let's get started. So welcome to One Strong Southern Girl. We're a digital health and wellness brand for women who exercise at home. We've been sharing unbiased, honest reviews of the top programs, products, and services for home exercisers since 2016. I'm Mickey, one of the founders, and I'm so glad you're here today. Let's get started. So what is MOSSA? We're going to start right at the beginning. So first of all, a little housekeeping. I recommend you watch this video and sign up for any on-demand service using a computer or desktop, laptop, doesn't matter. Something with a large monitor though. You will miss the details if you don't do that. I know it's convenient to sign up from a mobile device, and you may be planning your workouts or doing your workouts or streaming your workouts from the phone. However, you need to know what you're getting before you give anyone your credit card or sign up for a service. And the best way to do that is on a big monitor. And go through the web browser or a web browser, not the app. Go through a web browser to sign up for a service, just because that's where you're going to get all of the information. Go directly to a website. Investigate all the things I'm going to show you today. So lucky you're here because you can kind of bypass that step. But I'm going to show you what you'll find on a website. If you're looking at other services, this is how you'll do your investigation to figure out how to sign up for something or what you're getting, so you don't miss the details when you sign up for something. You really feel like you're getting your money's worth, and you can really know if something is a good fit for you, which is even more important, right? Because you're not going to show up for something and use the service and get those gains you're looking for and get in shape. All the things if you don't enjoy it or don't understand the library in advance. And so MOSSA On Demand is a workout library. That is what they are. They're one of the best on the market. They have one of the most robust libraries with variety. So if you're looking for a library that has all kinds of fitness styles inside of one library with tons of different workout choices as far as fitness goals. So when I say that, I mean, as opposed to something like Tracy Anderson Method. If you sign up to her membership, her on-demand library, you know that every single workout in her library follows the Tracy Anderson Method. And it's all kind of that bar Pilates style that she creates and teaches to her instructors. And that's what you're going to get in every single class. As in comparison to something like this, which is more like Beachbody On Demand or Les Mills Plus or something like that, where you get a variety of class styles and instructors and can really choose from lots of different kinds of fitness when you sign up for something like that. This is what this is. So there's tons of different class links, class styles, and instructors. What makes them special is that they focus on group fitness is one of the things. So every single class is taught in a group setting. They record the classes in kind of like it reminds me of, let me see if I can find the classes. It reminds me a little bit of a Les Mills class setting because they use a stage format. And then with the class watching in front when they record their programs, they have a class that they're teaching in front of a group of other people, and then they're teaching it in a class setting. So there's always more than one instructor teaching each class. So that's something that's different to this library. Something else they have that no one else has is a trailer. Now, Les Mills does this sometimes too, but they do have this trailer that they have in every single workout. You can watch the trailer and kind of get a taste for, it's just like a movie trailer, so you'll know what to expect in the workout. So the other way that they are different is they're focused on these 4 pillars in their company and in their workout platform. So focus on movement, music, motivation, and metrics. So movement as a foundation for exercise seems obvious, but honestly, they just encourage regular movement as a lifestyle. So as an opportunity to change your life, to encourage you to move. They focus heavily on music. So all of their classes are set to music, are choreographed to music. So the music is an important part of every class. Also motivation. So they're not meant to be intimidating. I like these classes specifically for intermediate exercisers. They're for all fitness levels, but something about intermediate feels like a really good sweet spot for them. A lot of the classes are more difficult than others, so they're great for advanced exercisers. And of course, if you're a beginner, these are great as well. But something about them really feels really good to say they're for intermediate exercisers. I really love this workout library. I think you will love it too. You'll hear my passion when I talk about this workout library because not enough people know about it. It's a really good opportunity to get into home fitness with this this on-demand membership. And the other thing is metrics. So every class is science-backed and tested. And so you can read this. Over 300 hours are poured into each and every release to ensure safety, effectiveness, and enjoyment. And that's important. So not every class or on-demand library, you're not going to get that with other places. I like to point this out, this quote. Sometimes I wish that we never invented the word exercise. I love that quote by Kathy Spencer Browning. She's been on our podcast 3 times, I think, at least twice, maybe just twice, but possibly 3 times. She's the VP of Programming and Training at MOSSA. She is amazing. So if you haven't had the chance to hear those episodes, then check that out over at Crunches and Cosmos. But she does a great job explaining what MOSSA is all about and encouraging people to sign up and why they should. And something else about Kathy Spencer Browning is that you'll see her in teaching some of the classes in the MOSSA library. So she does not just walk the walk, but she is actually immersed in the programs herself. So how much is MOSSA and how do you sign up? So I usually save this part for later in the video, but I know a lot of people are just like, tell me what it costs, and they want to know that up front. So you'll be excited to know that this on-demand membership is $14.99 a month. That is a phenomenal price for what you're getting for this on-demand membership. I will tell you right now, that is a great value. You're getting a ton of classes. They put new classes in their library on a regular basis. You have all that variety to choose from, and they're high quality workouts with professional instructors. So, and I'm going to show you some of the other perks about this membership. They have this pick a plan thing that's very cool. It's new, and they have these D-Desk workouts. They have education. It's just a great all-in-one membership. So you can see there a list of what you get. But when you compare this price to other on-demand libraries on the market, this is a very reasonable and good price. They also have a 14-day free trial period, which some people have done away with. I noticed that Beachbody On Demand now has done away with some of their free trial, depending on which level of membership you sign up for. They actually, you don't get a free trial with all the options. That is crazy. Never thought I would see that happen. So you want a free trial period. You want to be able to test these things out. 14 days is kind of right in the middle. I've seen 7, we've seen 30. 14 is right in the middle and completely reasonable. Use your free trial period, guys. Click on every single link in your membership after you sign up, the day you sign up. Wait till a weekend or when you're going to have a couple of days in a row that will be free to you and no one bothering you for a few hours, where you can wait till that day comes and then sign up for your membership that day and sit down, download the app, get on the website, click all the buttons, look at all the workouts, download the program materials, play all the different styles, join the community, do all the things that you need to do to really milk that membership so that you can figure out how to use the service and find out if it's a good fit for you. Now, after this video today, you'll have a really good idea about a lot of that stuff, but it's still important that you immerse yourself in that program during those 14-day that trial period, because that's how you're going to know if this is good for you. And so many people sign up for something like on an impulse because it seems like a good price, and then they forget about it and don't go back until they've paid for it for already 4 months and are far beyond their free trial period. And so we actually recommend that you don't sign up for a year. We recommend you sign up with that free trial period and use it before you sign up for a longer period of time, because you don't want to be resentful that you signed up for something and ended up not using it. So don't do that. Sign up for the month-to-month membership. Test it out. If you like it, you can get the cost savings that usually come with the longer commitment. However, start with the smaller commitment, month to month. If you don't like it, you can cancel it and try something else. No regrets, and you can just move on. So this is the price right now. There's often a lot of these on-demand libraries and subscription services will have a promotion running. So make sure you check out any promotion that may be on sale, or a code or a coupon or something going on that might lower your cost even more at the time you're watching this video. So I'm going to dive into the layout of your workout library, because that's the most important thing in your membership. And I'll move over to the app in just a second and show you what it looks like inside there as well. So you're going to want to check out these filters. That they are right here at the top. They are streamlined and exactly what you need. And so you can see under the category, you can just focus on the new workouts. You can see the categories here. So they've got them categorized in lots of different ways. Obviously you'll find the same workouts in multiple categories. So use the filters to zone in on what you're looking for, right? So you can get as granular as you want by if this is the duration of your workout is the most important factor of the day, use that one. If it's workout type, so they have HIIT classes. I'm going to show you in a minute what the workout classes are, or by equipment. So we've got several ways to filter down your workout choice for the day, and it's all you need right there. So very smart. They've done a great job with their filter system, made it very straightforward, very easy. They also have these categories right here, right? So favorites, new workouts, getting started. Definitely check out getting started when you sign up so that you can get familiar with how the library is laid out. I will say the layout of MOSSA is not intuitive. So when you dive in the first time, you kind of got to get used to it. It's not confusing. You don't need to take a class to learn how to do it, but you'll be glad that you watched this video when it's all said and done if you decide to sign up, because it won't feel overwhelming when you move, the first time you sign into your membership, because you'll recognize what you're doing and you'll know where to navigate to. So this is a new feature they have. I'm going to show you that in just a second, but you can use the categories themselves to scroll down the page and find what you're looking for, or you can use those filters at the top of the page. So something that they have done recently that has been helpful was to change the names a little bit and give you these subtitles for the names of their individual programs, which they have a lot of them. I keep talking about Les Mills On Demand because this program library reminds me a lot of them, because they have some of the programs that are similar. And if you've ever checked out Les Mills On Demand, you'll know that they had some like weird names to their programs and recently changed them so that it's obvious what the program is when you click on the title. They've got the same thing going on here. So they picked some names that were cool, but you look at the names and you're like, wait a minute, what is that? And so some of them are obvious, some of them not so much. Centergy, personally, that makes me think of yoga, but I'm not totally sure. It's yoga, mind, body, strength. Groove, is dance. Group Fight, obviously that's like MMA, cross boxing, inspired workouts. Again, all of these have music. They have spin classes, movement health, so that uses this Viper piece of equipment right there to work out. This is another spin option, and this one is 30 minutes. These are 60-minute classes. Core workouts, Blast are cardio athletic workouts with a step. I think they have 30 and 60-minute classes there. Loaded movement training, 3D 30 tells you these are 30-minute classes. HIIT training right here, group active, cardio strength, and mobility workouts. As you get familiar with the library, that's just an overview. You don't need to, there's no testing on this, but you're going to want to know if you sign up for this membership, you're going to want to know when you dive into your library right away, you're going to want to know what each title means. It's helpful when you look at the thumbnail because you'll see what you're going to what the workout looks like. And by filtering out by duration, it's really helpful. They've done a good job here. They have made lots of improvements in the last 4 years since I've been, it's 4 or 5 years. I've been a member of this library for a very long time. Very, very good service. I hope that by the end of this, you sign up for it and share your thoughts in the below this video in the comment section, because if you haven't tried them out, you're going to love them. You're going to be really, really happy with this service. So let's move on. So I wanted to mention the instructors in this program or this on-demand library really quickly, because an instructor can make or break whether you like a service or not. And some on-demand memberships are just one instructor. So Tracy Anderson Method, Kathy Friedrich's on-demand library, those kinds of libraries are just about Leah Bartha's on-demand library. So there are many on the market that are focused on one instructor. Here, since it is group fitness, you're going to be exposed to lots of different instructors, and the same instructors appear in multiple different workout classes. And so you're going to find the ones you love. These girls, these guys, they have lots of diversity in the cast and crew that teach these classes. They're all fit, tons of different age ranges, lots of colors and body types and of people, but they have a good sense of humor. They do a great job of cueing, and they make the classes fun. So very well prompt. The prompts are really, really good. There's some choreography in most of the classes, but it's not complicated. But I will say there's a little more choreography than like your standard class, but they do a really good job of building really slowly. So you won't miss a step. You'll be able to follow along. Again, I that's one reason I like it for intermediate. I think it's a real good sweet spot for recommendation if you're an intermediate fitness or exerciser, but anyone can do these. They're not going to trip you up. It's a very slow build into these combinations. But the instructors are fun, they're friendly, and they are very down to earth, just like you or me, someone that you might know. So I think the instructors are a really good benefit to mention with this membership. So I'm going to move back into the program layout really quick, because I didn't go inside of an individual class and show you some of the features inside the class itself. And I'll show this to you on the app in just a second. I'm signed into a web browser and signed into my membership. But inside each individual class, you can see the functions of the video itself. So you've got all of these options. You can play audio or not. You can go forward or fast forward or a little bit or not. You can increase the playback speed if you want to or not. So you have all of those. Some other features that are cool, you're going to like this really cool feature in the app I'm going to show you in a second, but you can add it to your calendar, so your personal calendar. You can add the workout to plan your week, add it to your favorites, which is something everyone has. All on-demand libraries, I think, have this one, and it will show up on your dashboard, your homepage. If you add it to your favorites, or in the app, it'll show up in your favorites section. You can share it. You can mark it as watched. They have this right here, next video. So you could have that play if you wanted to play another workout automatically. As soon as this one was over and you didn't want to get up and hit play for the next one, you wanted to play 2 back-to-back, then you could do that. And look, this is a power class and a Centergy class, so it's 2 that group well together. They've given you these recommended videos, so it's kind of like a YouTube experience almost, with these related videos that you might want to check out next. They have the categories that you can check out next. Show more in these categories down here. You definitely want to read the workout description. So they've got that whole thing here. The music that's used, a definition of the class itself, the equipment that they use. I'm going to get to the equipment in just a second. And, just lots of going on all the vital information that you want is right below each individual class. And something I love are the comments. So people that have tried the workout have input their comments, and so you can see what other people think of the workout. And that is a real benefit. That's kind of like a review, reading someone's feedback or a review of a product before you purchase. So before you hit play, you could run really quickly through these reviews and see if anyone put something down there that, besides great workout, but something that will change whether you decide to do it or not. But it's important feedback. It's really nice to have. So those are all things that you need to know about this workout library. I'm going to dive into the app really quick. Okay, so the MOSSA app is different than anything else on the market. So I'm going to show you where to find everything. So first of all, you have what you do in a lot of on-demand libraries where you can use these titles of the categories that are in here. So if you just want to scroll up and down vertically till you find the category you're looking for, maybe you are looking for a 10-minute workout using the Viper today, then you can go to that category and scroll horizontally and find a workout. Or you can, if you're looking for the filter system, you're going to click up here on the magnifying glass, and there are the filters that we've had on the website. So you can click one of those categories. These are all identical to the ones that were on the website. So workout, the duration, you've got those options there. You've got workout type. Let's just look at HIIT. And there, boom, they pop up. Okay, so that's where you're going to find. So rather than having any kind of filters down here or on the home page, they don't have them there. They're a little bit hidden. I wouldn't be surprised if they change this at some point in the future. But for now, that's where you're going to find them. The community tab is just posts where you can interact with other people in the MOSSA community. Now, this calendar tab is very cool. So you go over to this calendar icon in your menu, or the main menu, and click on it. It brings up the current calendar, and you will just tap on the day, and then you can look at this, add a video. So you can schedule your workout calendar for the month. So I just tapped on a video and now it's there. So how cool is that? That is not a feature I've seen anywhere else. So you could tap on every day, add a video, and you've planned your workout for the whole month on this calendar that's integrated in the app and easy to access right there. I love that feature. Okay, a few more other features that you'll need to know about. If you're looking for your favorites, you're going to need to click on Account down here and you'll find your favorites right there. So you can click on that and you'll see I've got all of my favorites right there. Again, we're under the Account tab. Okay, so you can see that it's colored right there because it's indicated as being the one we're on. And then playlists, you can create a playlist. How cool is that? So I've already created one playlist. You name it. I named mine Cardio Blends because it's two classes I wanted to blend together and do back to back. I probably wouldn't do an hour and a half together, but I like combining intense cardio with yoga type training. So I might put two together like that I want to do back to back so that they're grouped and I can find them quickly for reference. But you make a playlist however you want. This is just a cool feature. So all you do is click on playlist, you enter the title and then you hit create. And then when you're in a workout, I'll show you in just a second, when you're in an individual class, you can add it to that playlist or any other playlist that you've created. And then you've got the downloads tab. So yes, you can download any class to your device for play without needing Wi-Fi or streaming service. So if you live in a place that does not have good internet service, or you're going to be somewhere and you can't stream video very well, then you just download it to your device and then you can play it and then delete it off your device when you're done playing it. You won't need Wi-Fi to stream it that way. So you can see these other options here that are under account, but this is kind of hidden. This little content right here is important to know where it's at because you're going to be using that stuff. So let's go over to an individual class and look at the features inside of the class, inside the videos that we saw earlier. Okay, so I'm inside an individual class and here are the features that you're going to want to know where everything's at. So you've got your individual video features and you got the usual stuff. It looks like a YouTube video. If you want to change the playback speed, that's right there. I don't know why you would do that, but I have heard people that want to use the playback speed. You can also turn the screen, your phone horizontal to fill up the entire screen with the video, or you just hit, so it's going to turn it right there for you. So let's go back because that is not on there. Now we've got the trailer which you saw earlier. If you want to play the trailer for this particular workout, you can do that right there. I love that feature. I mean, it's a cool feature, but I don't know how often people will use that, but it is a nice feature to have if you're trying to figure out how to preview a class. Now you do read more to see all of those details I showed you on the website version of the class. So it's all there in the about. So you just click on read more to expand the text to read more about it. You've got the comments that I showed you earlier right below the video. Those are already popped out. And you will use, if you want to download the video, then you'll click on these 3 buttons right there, and you've got your other options. Add it to your playlist like I showed you. That was the playlist I created earlier. I'll just tick that box, and now it will be on my playlist that I already created. I love that feature. It's so smart. Or if you want to download the video, you'll just click on download there. You can add it to your calendar from here instead of on the calendar menu button, or you can mark it as watch so that you'll know that you've already done this video. Instead of using the favorites tab to mark videos that you've done already, you can just use that mark as watch tab so that when you go in there, you'll know that you've already done it. See, so there's an indicator right there within the class that you'll know that you've already done the class. So they've really thought of a lot of features that make this a really good user experience that other people don't have yet in their app. So that is something to keep in mind, but you'll be glad that you watched this video with me right now so that you'll know how to find all of that stuff before you sign up. So let's talk about the equipment that you will need to do these workouts. To be able to do every single workout in this library, all you'll need is a mat, and that's just mostly for Centergy, and to do some of the cardio classes, you'll need a mat if you're working out on a hard surface. You'll also need a barbell and a full-size aerobic step, so 43 inches long. You do not need their aerobic step. You can buy one from One Strong Southern Girl. We sell the best, highest quality step on the market, I will say that, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with the aerobic step that they sell. So they sell an aerobic step on their platform as well, and they do sell the full-size one, so that's important to know. You don't have to buy the one that they do some exercises where they have their step on a slant, and so they have these risers that have this notch out of them. You can do that with any full-size step. You can put your aerobic step on an incline like that. So you don't have to have those risers like that. But they do sell them. And you need free weights. You need dumbbells. So that's really all you need. The equipment requirements are very minimal, but they do have some body weight workouts as well. But I would recommend that you have that equipment in general. If you're a home exerciser, you probably already have all those tools. So you have access to hundreds of workout classes in this library using just those pieces of equipment. So it's a great value. So we'll be talking about the space requirements next, but I did want to mention that piece of equipment called the Viper. That's this tube right here. It's a unique piece of equipment. We do have one of those and we do use it. I don't recommend, I'm trying to find their equipment, their store, so equipment. I don't recommend that you buy one of those unless you are absolutely certain that you're going to they have this promotional discount, but unless you're positive that you're going to be doing these workouts and that you're going to be doing the classes specifically where they use this tool, they have 2 different weights. Oh, no. Okay, this is the Viper Pro. So it's 4 kilograms. And then they have one that's, and this one's 6 kilograms. So they have 2 different sizes. That's quite heavy, I will tell you. We have one, I think that's the smaller one, and it is quite heavy, so you could easily hurt your back doing the workouts if you're not careful. But they're interesting, very, very interesting classes where you do things that you have never done before, and you get a workout that you've never done before. You're sore in ways that you never imagined. So I love this piece of equipment for functional fitness training, but don't go with the heavier one. I would definitely invest in the lighter one if you do want to go ahead and invest in this piece of equipment. So I wanted to mention that before we move on, because that is a unique tool that they sell that you can't find anywhere else. It's got these, it's different. It is easy to store because you can put it up against the wall, but MOSSA is the only place you'll see this piece of equipment being used. I do want to mention the space requirements for these classes, because if you're a home exerciser signing up for this on-demand service, that's important to know. So most of the classes use the space that you have, right? You can see they're working out on a stage. So they don't have much space. They probably have the same amount of space you have in your home workout area. So you should be fine to do almost every single class that they have here. I think the group GRU classes, use a little bit more space. But if you're doing any class using a full-size aerobic step, just make sure that you have enough space around the entire perimeter of your step to do the moves safely. That's the one thing I would recommend, because these are full-size aerobic steps. They're 43 inches long, 16 inches wide, and up to 8 inches in height if you add 2 risers under each side. And so you just need, you know, the entire circumference of your step and that vertical area if you have low ceilings or something. Keep all of that in mind so that you're able to do the exercises and all of the classes safely in the space that you have. Okay, so I want to go over a couple of insider tips from someone who has used this membership for years and absolutely loves it. So something to point out, a couple of them I've already shown you, and that is to use the calendar feature. If you're on desktop or on a computer or in a browser, you can click on calendar and it will actually show you the workouts that you've added to your calendar in the app. I don't see a way to add them to like click on a day and add them on this end, but you can add them on this end by clicking into a workout and adding them to your calendar here, I think, and then it will add it to your calendar here. But the best way to use that calendar feature is through the app itself, which I showed you earlier. Something else, feature that I don't want you to miss out on, are those playlists that I showed you earlier on the app. Don't make yourself some playlists. What a cool feature. No one else has them. One more tip, use the trailers. If you have time, watch the trailers. They put a lot of effort into making these little trailers, which are basically teasers or commercials to get you excited about the new releases, because they kind of use a theme every time they release a new set of workouts, and they put a lot of effort into making those teaser videos to help you see what's coming and get excited about doing the workouts. The last tip I want to show you is something new they have, which is called Pick a Plan. So I'm going to show you how to use that. Let me find, I've got a lot of tabs open here. Here it is. So you can see they actually have a web page devoted to this to show you how to use it. So step 1 is you pick a persona. They've created 5 personas and you'll choose one. Next, that you will choose how many days a week you want to work out. And then using the calendar they give you, you can schedule or decide on 10-minute, 30-minute, or 60-minute duration of workout. And then you download the calendar and you've got a workout calendar. They don't spit out exactly what you do, but they give you a framework that you'll work with. Okay, I'll show you what it means, what I mean by that. So here are the 5 personas. You can see the theme of each one. This one's lifting, strength training, cardio, movement is medicine, no equipment workouts, and a variety. These are all, so like a little bit of everything. So if we choose variety as your persona for this month, then you go and you say, I'm gonna slide down here to variety. They say variability, but I'm gonna say variety. It sounds better to me for some reason. But say I want to work out 3 days a week, and I'm picking the variety persona. Then I will download the calendar, and this is the framework I get. So it gives you the color coding gives me the 3 different categories of workouts, and then they have given me a framework for how to space them out and which programs to go to choose my workouts for the week. So this is a whole month calendar that you can use to help you, and it's a 3-week plan using that persona of mixed, of using variety of training, kind of cross training. And it tells you down here that most of these programs have 10-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute options available, and so you can just pencil them in based on how much time you have for that day. Here's what calendar that does it, that shows you the same variety persona with 4 days a week, and then here's the 5 days a week. Again, using the same idea, and it's color coded, so really easy to follow. They've given you something that's very easy to work with, and in you can see the link out to it here in your workout calendar, or in your membership. You click on Pick a Plan. So I want to show you really quickly on the app where to find Pick a Plan, because I did not show you earlier. There's a couple of places you can find it, and maybe even more than that, but I know of 2 places. You can use the magnifying glass to click on it, and then click on category, and in the drop down you see Pick a Plan right there. And the other place that you can find it is by scrolling. So let's go back to browse. and you scroll. So let's scroll right here, pick a plan. And so if you click on that, kind of expand all of your options, you see your personas and it walks you through it just like it does on that website. So that's where you would find that feature. Very cool. So you can see that MOSSA has a lot of features. They've worked very hard to stand out and offer something unique that no one else is offering to help you out. So what is our recommendation? Who is this program for? What do we think about MOSSA? So our recommendation is if you're looking for a robust workout library with lots of variety for any fitness level that's going to challenge you and offer you total body workout options, then this is for you. If you exercise at home, you have a full-size aerobic step, or you're willing to invest in one, you have a barbell, some dumbbells, and a mat. You've got everything that you need to test this one out. It is a very good value for the money. If you've seen anything in this workout library that excites you, definitely give it a shot. Sign up for the 14-day free trial period and see what you think. Click on every button, test out a bunch of different workouts and workout styles and instructors. Watch their trailer videos, watch some of their educational videos. They have some interesting things in their library that I didn't even get to. They have some percussion training videos. If you have a personal, like one of those percussive devices for working your muscles, tight muscles out. Those are really popular right now, and it's kind of hard to know how to use them. They actually have partnered with Nimble, who sells a really nice percussive instrument, and they've got some videos on how to use them and how to use the attachments that come with them. They have some workouts called desk training workouts that are like very short 5-minute workouts for anyone who sits at a desk all day and needs a couple of workouts sessions for during the day to loosen their neck muscles and their back muscles and stretch out their body so that they're not just sedentary and everything locks up on them. So they've got some interesting things in the library that I didn't even show you that might really excite you and might be some real bonuses for you. So we recommend you test this one out. It's one of our favorites, and it's kind of the hidden gem when it comes to options on the market today. So overall, the MOSSA On Demand membership is one of our favorites. But remember, you're unique. And if this workout library doesn't get you excited to use it, then try something else. You have a lot of options today. Don't forget to check out the description below the video to find links to anything that I've mentioned in today's video. If you love this streaming workout service, then let others know why in the comment section below. Check out WhenStrongSouthernGirl.com or one of our YouTube playlists to discover reviews we've done on some of the other top streaming workout libraries.